Hey everyone, it's me, and today I thought I'd show off my Sims 4. I thought I'd start something new, and this is a speed build sort of thing. So this took me 26 minutes. I'm speeding up the process so it doesn't take that long, because PlayStation does freeze up at times, as it will try in later. First time tried building the house, it froze, but yeah, anyway. We're currently just making the bathroom slightly, and for this bathroom it doesn't have a toilet. That's what the room next to it is, the smallish one. We just add a mirror here, cause yeah, that's what happens. We want to look at ourselves in a mirror sometimes in the bathroom just to make sure everything's clean. And if you want to shave, that's probably the best place to do it, I'll be honest. And we're now adding the windows to the house, the main windows at least. I thought I'd just do that here. Oh, got two of them are different size. Never mind, I didn't notice that. Anyway, I thought I'd design the living area. Wait, did I put it? No, I didn't. Anyway, I'm gonna be doing something after this part, but anyway. That's gonna be different, it's gonna be quick, it's gonna be easy. This is just gonna be me adding the main living areas. So we have a fireplace, it's in seasons, so we don't have the Sims 4 City Living or anything like that. So it's strictly seasons and base game. And I thought of adding everything else. Gotta add, and that's gonna be a music room over there. That's why it's got a speaker there. Got a piano there too. Because I'm gonna add another instrument to it, a guitar. But yeah, it's gonna be alright. As you can see, it turns out fine. The only problem with this sort of house at the moment is the fact that it's empty. And with an empty lot, you don't really want that. So I added a sketchboard somewhere, I think. I don't know exactly. But I've decided to add the toilet in, have a good looking black toilet. Black and white, because that's good for me, for the colors I'm going for. And I decided to decorate it a little with a mat. And now we go decorating all the house, trying to turn off the grid and all that jazz, because believe it or not, PlayStation can be awfully bad with The Sims 4. I think the same's with Xbox. So no, the console versions aren't optimized well. And here we have me decorating it even more. The reason that happened is because it said I didn't place it, so I placed it and it just went like that. So anyway, sorry about that, I hit my mic. But here we go, you can see me decorating the house even more with the paintings. And now we're going to do some outdoor things other than the paint, which that's gonna be where the door is. At least you'll see me change it later. This whole thing's inspired by another creator called Lizzie Builds. She does Sims 4 on her things, strictly building, but I wouldn't mind seeing her change up her style, I'll say that. But you can see me as I'm copying and pasting that. I'll go and add some lights. I was wondering if they could hold lights, but no, these are ceiling lights. So, and we're adding the lights in the other rooms because I feel like they shouldn't all be the same. That's why I'm changing them up. That's why I have a wall light there. And this one I try to change up even more by adding another light sources. We then add the doors because I think that would be better at the front, so that's what I do. I remove those and go put those two on there because I like those. And we decide to add a different door, brown doors, because brown seems like a fitting color for this build at the moment. And you can see me with a little struggle with the PlayStation and the Sims 4 menus. Going to the indoor plants, and yeah, I just added a plant over there so we can go like that. And I didn't know they had a kings and queens stored, so that's why I've just decided, just looked over there slightly. And we go and decide to paint it later. What do we paint it as? I don't know. You'll see in a second. But yeah, I'm confused over the doors at the moment. You'll see the fact that I'm gonna be doing this. I moved that door there so we don't walk into anyone peeing or pooping, going, using the loo, using the shitter, using the pisser, whatever you want to call it. And I've discovered that you can do the room thing here on just by pressing L1, I think, or R1, I don't remember, one of the shoulder buttons. But yeah, you go. I'm just painting the whole house. I like the colors I'm choosing. It's mainly all bright themed colors. Thing with me is I have no theme in mind when I start building. I just build it and then paint it later. That's my main thing. I think it's best to do that, though others might argue it isn't. But yeah, I decided to go like this and add a floor to the living room. I think I forgot to do something, but I'll re-record another part of it and then upload it, like put it onto the end. So yeah, you can see me as I'm just deciding to make some rooms here. I kind of like the colors of the house at the moment, but it's not the best. I'm just arguing on what the floor should be, and I decided to color all those in with the same one. And I'm just realizing one day, there's one room that doesn't have any lights, so that room's the dark room. And I decided to go with red. As you can see, I'm trying to find different colored reds for the different colored rooms. And you can see I'm contemplating here on this one particular color. I don't know why. I'm just contemplating. I think the video froze here. But no, we are going back to here. And we can show off the house at the moment. As you can see, I haven't got a roof. I thought roof trims were the area to go, but no. So you can see me design the roof here. The main outline of it. It's a pretty big room, I'll say, like roof at the moment. So I decided to change that and put it down a little. And yeah, I put it down too far, but then I put it up again, because that's what happens. You can't make a failure without making success. I mean, you can't make success without failure. That's what happens. And I just like doing YouTube. So therefore, I like my thing. And now you can see me as I'm trying to design an outdoor sort of area. I'll be doing it a few times here, because I realized, hey, there's something there. Like the windows. So you can see me over here, just replacing that, and bam, here we go. This is the final version of the fence. I decide to go far onto the other side whenever the video shows it. And this part is the end of the normal one. And I don't like the fact that it does that normally. So I just change that to grassy areas. That way it looks natural. And I decide to add a tree. Just for the fun of it. Adding a tree. And I realized I didn't get rid of that fence. So I add a fountain somewhere. Out the front. Because fountains, they seem cool. I want this looking a pretty fancy house. I do not have fancy living. So I'm just going seasons and base game, man. And women, don't worry, you're included. And yeah, I decided to add a cooking area outside instead of inside. Now, don't question me, I like my barbecues. And this is where the benches come in. And I decide to finally make it somewhat interesting. I didn't know if it would change the wall type, but I found out that it doesn't matter. I got rid of the tree, sadly, but it all paid out because we wanted to add something, and that is a pool. But sadly, with this sort of layout, it was on a platform. So I just decided add the pool and then add the fence, which as you can see, this is the pool here. And because of the PlayStation, you gotta do that. And bam. This is why I do trial and error. It takes a while, but you'll love it after. I decided to go with hedges, even though I know what that's like with a pool. Very messy afterwards. But here you can see I'm doing that. And this is the whole build at the moment. I just decided to jazz it up a little. And yeah, this is practically the whole build. I take a tiny bit of time just painting here outside of the pool. And this is it. This is the house at the moment. But I just add some more furniture outside of the pool, and now I just decide to do that because yeah, in Australia these are seen often. Why? Because we have a lot of pools and beaches. Don't get them confused. And we decide for our final end bit to just finish up the roof slightly with a few trims. While the green doesn't look good, we decide to go with an orangey color. I don't know how to paint the roof, but I'll be adding more detail to this build after the video's done. And we decide for our final touch to add a chimney. I don't know where the fireplace was, so I just looked over here, found it, and decided to place it above there. Anyway, with that being said,